Welcome to Vybez, back with another episode. I'm your host O, got my co-host Gee.
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
you know what's going on?
Good. What's good? What's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What y'all doing? You been up to, man?
Nothing
I'm
much,
doing all
man.
right.
Chilling. So today we got a lot of good topics to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Came up with a solid list. You know what I'm saying? So with something that we all dealing with, I want to start with the virus still going on. And I was thinking about this thing for a long time, and I want to discuss this with you guys to see how we think this is going to affect us even in the future, if we think it's going to go away and stuff like that. So the question start off is how do we think the virus has affected us, and do we think it's going to go something that's going to go away anytime soon, or is it something that we're going to have to live with for like at least like let's say like 2 to 3 years? So I think
I think 2 or 3 years is like a good like time frame for the whole virus because we just started it in March, the whole quarantine stuff, and everything that's happening, everything is virtual. So like how we're doing the podcast right now is virtual.
yeah,
So I feel like and probably like during time, like each time, like when it gets less and less more potent, then we're gonna have like a lot less restrictions and yeah, it's basically like going may go back to normal in a few years.
yeah, bro. I just feel like this virus is crazy. It's like sometimes it feels like everything's back to normal, and sometimes and then all of a sudden I start seeing on the news that we see like breakouts and stuff like that, and all this and all that, and
Yeah,
then, people start talking about there's gonna be another lockdown, there's another wave, and we don't know when the wave is coming. Like they've been talking about another wave for
yeah,
the longest, and I don't
yeah.
see
Facts.
another wave. Like when is this coming? You know what I'm saying? What you
Yeah,
think, Mike?
facts.
No, I agree with y'all. Like, I don't think this virus is gonna go anytime soon. Like, there's not even there's not even a cure for it. So it's like it's looking slow for
Facts.
now. And it's like they haven't even like shown progress of like making a cure. I haven't heard any word about making a cure for the virus. Like obviously they're working on it, but they really haven't shown us progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they haven't
Yeah,
even
And
like come up with a vaccine. They've been talking about a vaccine for months. Nothing has been done
yeah,
yet.
exactly. So
facts,
it's like
facts.
this virus is gonna stay around for a very long time, especially since like people don't want to quarantine or just follow protocols. You know, people are like going back to their regular routine, especially since school started. Like a bunch of students are getting exposed here and there and whatnot. So yeah, this virus is going to be around for I would say like around 2 more years. If that estimate.
Man, this is like I just feel like this be having me feel so like restricted, bro. Like I feel like I don't even know what to do. Like I don't know if I should work, if I should not work. Some people still getting the unemployment, on the low. You know what I mean? And if you're getting the
Yeah,
unemployment, man, collect that, get your bag, bro, for real. But sometimes feeling low key stuff. I mean stuck. And right now there's barely places hiring and stuff like that. So it's like if you have a job right now, you got to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Feel lucky because not everybody got a job right now still. Or if you do, you're not working the same hours as you was working before. Like you're working like less hours. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going through that type of stuff too. And another thing that I wanted to connect with this was the education system on how this virus has affected that and how everything is online now and all these students are learning stuff online and it's not the same as having in-person classes and like every time I look on social media and stuff like that, like a lot of my friends do, and they're making TikToks talking about they're not learning they're not learning anything online. You know what I'm saying that it's pretty much people go to campus just to, like, what I'm saying, live that campus life, not because of the benefits, like the benefits from it, because you can't really like uh take advantage of those benefits right now because everything is like restricted. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
What
Um, yeah, I mean this sucks, bro. Like almost everything has to happen through a laptop or technology instead of like doing it in person. So we're getting it where we're living in a time period where like everything has to get done through technology on camera because of the virus. So it's gonna take some adjustment, and it just sucks because it just slows down a lot of things.
Yeah,
But yeah, it just takes away a lot of fun from certain stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Like now, I'd like to add on for like group projects. I feel like it's gonna be more awkward to do more group projects. I remember when the quarantine first started, and I had to do like a group project. We had to do it through like text message, through like this app. We had to go through. It just felt weird because usually you were in person, you get to interact, share notes and stuff, and see like what you can do to compare and contrast notes. But since it's quarantine thing, I think it's that disconnect of like a person to person, like communication is like really just like distance to everything.
Yeah. That this lockdown really made me realize how things like we always see like in the future things are gonna shift towards like being more about online and not in person like interactions as much. And this shows
Yeah,
that, you know what I'm saying, we still need those in-person interactions because we need to like not everybody learns in the same ways. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
definitely.
And it's tough. And a question that I have for you guys, do you guys think this is gonna affect the way like students learn? Like what if it comes to a point where uh there's kids that are in like middle school and high school that are learning online too. They aren't going to school. Like, do you guys feel like it's gonna come a point where kids get accustomed to this like style of learning and like teachers will become like sort of like useless? Or do you guys think that will like change? Like we'll
I
go
mean,
back.
I've heard that before, like, and I wouldn't necessarily say teachers would become useless. Um, it's just that people would definitely grow more accustomed to like learning online. But at the same time, it sucks because other people have learning needs where like it'll be hard for them to learn through a laptop. They have to be literally in a classroom with the person learning with the teacher because you know different people
Yeah,
have I wouldn't necessarily say disabilities, but again they have learning needs. Like it's essential for them to be in
like
class for
IEP.
whatever reason. Exactly that too. Yeah. Um, like I have a couple of friends that are telling me that they're struggling to do virtual classes because they're the type of people, including me, that has to be in class to like fully focus and just and be productive doing the schoolwork. Like this virtual shit ain't it. Like at least for me and a couple of people I know, like they've been struggling. Like it's best to keep it the old fashioned way by being in campus and in class.
Yeah, and it's tough, bro.
Yeah,
It's like even though you get to pick when you want to do your work and stuff like that, you want to do like your stuff. It's like it makes you lazy, and it's really hard to do work at home like that. I don't know how some of these kids do it. That's why a lot of them go to campus. You know what I'm saying? But for others
yeah.
that have to stay at home and do those things, like it's kind of
Yeah,
tough.
adding one more thing.
Mhm.
Like it also sucks like doing work online, like because like sometimes you can give an answer and it can be the right answer, but the computer will like mark it as wrong for whatever reason. Like
Yeah,
computer coding is another thing too. Like it'll mess up our answers and mark them as wrong. Like I've had people tell me, or a friend I have told me that they put the right answer, but the website or the computer would mark it as wrong for whatever reason. So that's another thing that sucks too. Like technology isn't 100% accurate.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen like with a lot of math um classes too. Like I've seen
Exactly.
there's sometimes like a little like decimal or like they do it like in a different way and it's exactly the same, but it's just the fact that you didn't do it the way the computer wanted you to makes you get
Exactly. Mainly math, yeah.
yeah.
That's weird.
Uh, so Gay, do you feel like
Yeah.
what do you feel like? What's your take on this topic?
No, I feel like like I think the social anxiety aspect is going to be an all-time high because knowing me, I feel like I said, like you said, everyone needs like person interaction to like succeed. And I feel like if they don't have that access, then they're gonna feel shy. Most students have their cameras off in Zoom class, so they can't even see a person face to face like that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like there's a lot of like anxiety with like social cues.
And the thing with this too, there's online learning and all that. The thing is that in order for you to become successful, let's say like if you're like in college or if anything in the world that you want to do, you have to like network. So it's like,
Yeah.
let's say those kids that are growing up in this like way of learning. I know this might last. I don't know how long. Nobody knows how long this is gonna last, bro. Like I don't have the answers. You know?
Facts.
I'm not Kanye. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much this is gonna last. So let's say this goes on for like another 3 years. Like there's kids that are like juniors right now. You know what I'm saying? Like seniors, they're gonna come up this way of learning. Like they're gonna be kind of awkward, have a network with people in the future. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make them like have a kind of a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? In the future, with
Yeah.
like getting jobs and getting internships and getting opportunities, and even like me too, like us too, like kids our age too, like we kind of we get accustomed. Once you get like you do something repetitively, you get used to it, bro. You get comfortable, and to get out of that, it's kind of tough. Trust me, just it is. So yeah,
Facts.
so you guys watch that? Switching gears for real, for real. We're gonna switch gears a lot here, bro. So you guys watch that game? You know what I'm saying? The NBA Finals, LeBron got his fourth ring. How y'all feel about
Yes,
that?
sir. Go.
He's a bandwagon fan. He got
No, I'm not, bro.
he,
That's you. Nah, that's like I don't
he
care.
got every hat of every
That's me, you said?
the 5 year. That's
Yeah, that's you.
bro. That Gee
How
had
is that me?
no Gee, bro. That's Gee.
Oh no, Geese saying my
Nah,
name as
nah,
if I'm a
I'm
fan.
saying Mike.
How am I
Jump on it.
bandwagon?
No Gee, you haven't said
Cause
it
you
to
are. Shut
me.
up.
Had with the one
Cause you are. I don't care,
This dude's just saying random shit, bro.
bro. I'm not
And
bandwagon, but
I was
I
never
support it.
rooting for the Lakers. I want LeBron to win a chip, but I was never like a Lakers fan. You know me, I've been a Celtics fan before, and I've been Celtics all year.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
me
yeah,
too.
yeah. So Gee, how you feel
You
about
shut your
What?
huh?
No, but I feel like it's really just like added more to LeBron's legacy as one of the greatest of all time. His fourth ring, and like 10 year span is crazy.
Man, I didn't even know what was gonna go, what was gonna happen in that game, bro. To be honest, it was just crazy to me to see them blow them all like that. I thought that he was gonna put up a fight,
Yeah,
but as soon as I see that they were down by 30 in the third, I'm like, yeah, that's over. Once you get a team down by 30 in third, bro, depending on the team, but
facts.
like it's just tough to come back. Once you're down 30, like it's just your psyche, bro. They it messes that up. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. How about you, Mo? What you think about that, bro?
I mean, adding on to the fact that the Lakers are 55-0 when they lead on the third quarter all season, so it's like, yeah, their chances to winning that game were very high.
Mhm.
But I think it's been great for the Lakers all year, bro. Like they've been through ups and downs, and this is the longest season ever. So it's like you got to tip your hat to them, especially LeBron too, bro. 35 years old, year
17th
17,
year. That's crazy.
doing the things that he was doing this year, bro, and just still playing at an all-time high level is just it's amazing, bro. Like we really can't take this moment for granted what we're witnessing. So
Yeah,
yeah, LeBron winning that fourth chip, bro, just definitely puts him up there, and then, like people gotta actually like respect him and stop hating on him.
we all
Definitely. He
say
even said
that
it too.
we all say that he's the second greatest of all time.
Yeah,
That's
second.
debatable.
I'll say second, to be honest.
That's
Like,
that's yeah, that's debatable for sure.
yeah,
But what
definitely.
y'all think though? What, give me y'all take. What's your opinion? Let me see what
I
y'all.
don't know. Like honestly, like I'll say I put LeBron and MJ like up there. I can't like really put one and two because they're both playing different eras. Have a different style of play. You can't really just compare them. You just gotta witness greatness.
Yeah.
A lot of factors play into it, no bull. So it's like it's really hard to tell. But in my opinion, I still consider MJ as a GOAT because
Yeah,
it's MJ, bro. Like he has achieved so much. He has 6 rings adding on to that. I'm not saying the rings define you as a player or your legacy.
no, definitely not.
But aside from the rings, he has achieved a lot. His playing style as well. Like MJ was ruthless, bro.
Just what a
Yeah,
way to cap off like the season, man. After tragedy with Kobe, bro. Like
yeah, man.
it just felt right for the Lakers to win that, bro. Like it's a crazy year. Ever since Kobe passed away, bro. Rest in peace. Everything started going downhill. Shit crazy, bro. Shit, damn, bro. Thinking about it gives me chills now, but shit.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker, bro. No bull. Kobe's my favorite
Yeah.
player of all time.
That's crazy. Like out of all people, Kobe, like that's like the last person you think about, like passing away like that.
But I was also like I was rooting for LeBron to win his chip. Like I knew the Lakers were like I someone knew the Lakers were gonna win a chip this year,
Mhm.
but I'm glad that they won it because of Kobe as well. So yeah,
Yeah, but
Definitely.
it's been a crazy year with all the stuff from the police.
like yeah, this year had its pros and cons, but the cons definitely outweighed pros. No.
Yeah, for sure. Just I just felt like during the finals they didn't use the platform enough to put out the police brutality stuff out there, which I would have liked them to use that a little bit more. Although at the end when Braun won the chip, they were like interviewing him and they talked to him about that a little bit more. I just felt like throughout the finals, it was like the moment just really took over everything that was going on, and like these issues we're still dealing with these issues in America. You know what I'm saying? These issues were like they're not going away anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like
Yeah.
the NBA could have done a better job trying to shed light on those issues a little bit more, because I feel like we forget about those things. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I did. Like I kind of got reminded at the end when the reporter asked LeBron that question about all the sacrifices that took to have this bubble in Orlando and all the what I'm saying uh racial issues that were going on in America at the time and how they had the messages on the back of their jerseys and stuff like that, bro. I just felt like the NBA didn't do a good enough of a job in the finals, where that's the biggest stage, bro, to actually promote that the most. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
they,
yeah.
they had like at least like a one of those videos they had with Kareem. Like they had this video with Kareem when the NBA first got back. It was like shedding light on all these issues that were going on and how the NBA was supposed to be about um the message of quality and all these things. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like they should have done more of that in the finals because that's when people are watching the most. I don't know what went wrong there, to be honest. And still, I haven't heard anything about it. It was just that one question. And just after that is gone, that's really what that would be the only like negative thing that I would take from like the bubble. Like they did a good job though, like dealing with those issues, how they boycotted that game, Walking Bucks, when that stuff happened in Wisconsin. And yeah, till then, like I don't know what they didn't put more emphasis in that in the finals, man. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that?
Um,
Yeah. That's a lot to say.
I agree with you. Like during the finals, they were still promoting social injustice situations and stuff like that. They were still promoting it, but not as much as like during the time period it was actually happening, which was during back in the regular season. But yeah, I wish they kept that same energy they had during the regular season finals as much as they did back in the regular season.
Yeah, definitely. Like the last moments of the final after LeBron and Anthony Davis showed like had their speeches, Nike put a commercial right after showing like all of, like the injustice happening in the world and like talking about the Kobe tragedy, but mostly talking about the tragedies happening in America. Is that's like I guess like what Oscar said, it's like a snap in the finger, like oh, this is the reason why they're playing right now because all those people that were brutally that was mistreated by police during the summer.
Shout out to Nike for that, but I felt like it was more on the players. You know what I'm saying? The players should have took more responsibility on that. I feel like I don't know.
Oh, bro, in my opinion, I feel
In the
like they
finals,
did
though,
good, bro.
in the finals, I mean, it was good throughout. I just feel like in the finals, it's kind of like it kind of went away a little bit. Like I feel like we can't wait for something to go wrong in order for us to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's still happening. Who knows if something happened and the cameras weren't on and you know what I'm saying that wasn't caught. You know what I'm saying? Those things
Yeah,
happen every day. So that's really my main like, you know what I'm saying, con out of that, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, let's see. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to shift gears here. So I know you guys probably follow, like you see a lot of these things on like social media and like Instagram. A lot of people have businesses and stuff like that, or YouTubers. Put some names out there like Pretty Boy Fredo, DDG. Someone I barely watch YouTubers like that anymore, so I wouldn't really know like that much. But these
Yeah,
people always trying to push out the message of promoting positivity for like their business and trying to put that like around like their whole motto of what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? And I just
yeah,
feel like people often like use that as like a slogan a lot, man, when they're trying to like get popping and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like if you know you're trying to promote something, you shouldn't really have to say it all the time. Your actions should actually like show it more than you have to say. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, G, how you feel about that, bro?
No, yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I think probably the main reason why is just to have more money come in. I think it's like a more of a selfish move than anything. But
Yeah.
if you're like really genuine, they should, like you said, have the cameras off and do all like these things they did.
Where you, Mike?
Yeah,
Um, yeah, no, bull. I agree with you, bro. Like they use the word positivity too much, just to like they just try to put up this image and make him seem as if they're like genuine about spreading positivity and hoping that the world will change, into a more
yeah,
of a positive world. Like they use that image so people can fall for it and then help them grow their business in a sense. Like it's strategic, but at the same time it's fucked up. Like
real.
they're using it. They're literally using people. They're like putting up this facade, but truly not. They just do it just to use people and help their brand. They're doing it for their revenue.
And I feel
I
like
mean,
the reason why they do that a lot too is because most of the times the people that watch these YouTubers and like you know what I'm saying, praising the most is like kids, like teenagers, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So like
Mm.
they fall for that easily, bro. Like that positivity, oh, this, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a whole lot of cap in that. And I see a lot of people trying to come up with that slogan, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like it's not something that you have to say, you know what I'm saying? Something that you should show. You know what I mean?
No,
yeah,
yeah,
bro. Like, what was I gonna say? Like Pretty Boy Fredo. I don't watch DDG like the big YouTubers or anything like that, but I remember I was watching Pretty Boy Fredo's IG live once, and he was basically like challenging people to do fucked up shit for money.
Yeah.
And the stuff that he was making,
no,
and
yeah,
and there's like this kid in particular, like the things that he made that kid do, bro. It was just like it was just it was sad, bro, because he was just doing that for clout and money, and Pretty Boy Fredo was just actually forcing it, like making him do the shit that he wanted him to do just for clout and money, and he was getting the clout. Like there are a lot of people watching his live. Like my friend told me to watch, and I was watching it. But at the same time, I was telling myself, like, dog, this is corny. Like
Yeah.
he's actually forcing his kid to just do stupid shit and get himself in trouble. And the kid was actually harming himself in the process too. So it was just messed up to me, and I just find him corny for that. And I don't think he's like a good influence, to be honest. He's just a person that just does it for the clout, money. He's doing
yeah,
his thing. I respect it. He's getting money. He's getting to the bag and whatnot. But the influence that he puts out is bad, bro. What he does to kids, to just younger, to the youth that looks up to him, like it's corny to me.
That's
yeah,
really
definitely.
the.
He's not genuine. My fault.
All right, go ahead,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
Yeah, like not genuine. I was thinking about like some Fredo moments in my head, like the him and Asian beef, like that was insane. And he had a meetup in New York,
Yeah.
and like when the whole coronavirus just popped off, having mad people with no mask on, like even that's smart trying to like, promote your brand. Like, oh, I'm here for my people, I'm here for my fans, but that's not smart. This is like the peak of the whole coronavirus. Ain't doing that. Come on, bro.
Yeah. And to do that and then go on your intro of your channel talking about, oh, we're trying to promote positivity, this, that, and just to like, it's like their ego be too big, bro. And that's the thing with DDG too. Like, I used to really mess with DDG heavy, bro, but it's like lately he's just like changed, bro, completely. Like, so cocky now, so cocky. Like money really changes people.
Yeah,
Money,
it wasn't
no
long.
matter what you say, like you really got to be a
Definitely.
different type of person to not be like changed by money.
My fault.
And it's like DDG, like I watched his recent vlog he posted like a couple of days ago, and it's just him flexing and flexing, flexing. Like it was his birthday recently, and he bought like a, I don't know if he rented this for the day or he bought it, but he bought a private jet. And then and it's like I understand why you're having that reaction because you come from like nothing, but at the same time you shouldn't like I might be saying this because I'm like I'm not mad because I'm seeing like I want people to do good and all that, you know what I'm saying, but I just feel like you shouldn't put the image out there that money's everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody in that jet is not happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be happy at the moment, bro, but like I know everybody's not happy. Like money just doesn't make you happy like that. And hey, who am I to tell you? Because I haven't been there. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been there. I'm nobody to tell you if it makes you happy or not. But I'm just saying, from like small experiences, like let's say you always wanted to get something and you get that, bro, and after you get it, you're like, damn, what's next? You're like, damn, like I thought this was it. And then after you get it, you're like, what now? Like you're looking after the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like these YouTubers are just using the platforms a lot to promote stuff that you just valuing things more than they value like, let's say like conversations, like I'm doing this with y'all right now. Like I appreciate y'all for like, what I'm saying, doing this with me and stuff like that. Like there's more things than money, you know what I'm saying? More things than just things, you know what I mean? And I feel like we need more like figures and YouTubers to put that message out there. And that's why I'm trying to do with this, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to just push the message out there that money isn't everything, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Definitely.
And something else I wanted to touch on was hold on just a second here. Sheesh. Anything else you guys wanted to add on that?
Um, yeah, like it wasn't lying when they said the fame and the money would turn you into a monster. I wouldn't necessarily say it would change people. It would just show the true color. Like it'll show their true intentions that they've been holding back. They just haven't showed them because they didn't have the money in their possession at during the time. But yeah, like we just need more role models, like more genuine people to look up to. Put up like a real image, like just be themselves. Not like I get it. These guys are being themselves by just doing all this dumb shit. But like we need actual like people that are like for the people that care about the community.
Like know their worth, like
Whereas
know their value.
yeah, just value certain stuff. Like it ain't all about the money, man. It ain't all about the money. I know money could like make you happy, but that could be temporary. You know, there's a bigger purpose out there. But yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, let me add on real quick. I remember Oscar, we had a conversation outside the pod. We were
Mhm.
talking about like getting a certain shoe,
Yeah.
and after you got that certain shoe, it was like, is this really it? It's like it's all the time. I really want this shoe. It's like you realize it's not even worth it. Not like saying it's not worth it because it's like you're glad you have it, but it's like it's like it's
Like
confusing at that point.
like
yo, my fault. I don't mean to cut you off, but I know what you exactly mean. Like that shit happens to me like almost all the time. Like y'all be wanting these shoes so bad, right? But when
right.
y'all get the shoes,
It's like
like the feeling ain't there. Like it goes away. Like damn, this is it. But
yeah,
like
Yeah,
I feel like having a feeling of wanting a shoe so bad is better than when like you actually have them in your possession.
facts, bro.
like, yeah.
Damn,
Like
that's actually
that's
crazy, bro.
the same thing with
Go ahead.
success and like being wealthy, bro. Like you want this so bad. And like the question that I want to ask is like, why do you guys think we want this so bad? Like, is it because we actually want it, or is it because we see people and then we fantasize about having these things? You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I think it's more the fantasy type of thing. Like once you're up there, it's like, is it really worth it? Like everyone wants to be rich, everyone wants to be famous, everyone wants to like take care of their loved ones and stuff. But when it's really out for the picture, like right in your face, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, man. I feel like that's why people like flex so much just trying to fill that void. You know what I'm saying? That I
Yeah,
forget just to
definitely.
prove people wrong. It's like sometimes like you gotta avoid trying to do things for like to prove people wrong. Trying to do things for yourself, bro. Like let me go back to the example we were talking about with the shoe. Like when I was talking to you about like my favorite shoe of all time is the Jordan 11. You know what I'm saying? Red 11s. This is my favorite shoe of all
Yeah,
time, bro. I've been dreaming about getting that shoe as a kid, bro, for the longest. And when it came out 2019, I wasn't able to get it because it like my size was ran out. And then when I was finally able to get it, like I got it back like I think 5 months ago. Like I got it in the mail, man. I opened the box and I was just like, damn, like it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And I have the shoe, like it's cool, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? What now? It's like as a kid,
yeah,
you think about these things, but once you get them, it's just like, damn, like okay.
yeah. That's kind of how I feel right now because I'm just starting to get into sneakers and like and I just got like the Yeezys, not the flex or anything. I just got them, and it's like, man, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like it's a weird feeling about that.
It's just something
Yeah,
about it. And
that's
then
one of the main reasons. My fault. Were you gonna say something?
now go ahead.
No, I'm saying like that's one of the main reasons why like I stopped. Like I'm stopping myself from buying sneakers or like clothes here and there for a very long time because it's like I've had like that feeling just goes away way too much. Like as soon as I have the shoes in my possession, like I'm realizing that there's bigger things to like move on to, move forward to. Like gotta make wiser investments. Like yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like we just gotta make wiser investments.
Definitely.
And I feel like once you get that thing that you wanted so bad, the only way to like feel like better about it is like getting more and getting more. And that's why people just go for more and more and more and you just want more. That's why once you like something, like who doesn't like money, bro? Once you figure out a way to get mad money, bro, you're gonna keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? And more power to you, man. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like be careful what you do with that, because you can end up, man, bad, bro. Hey, I'm nobody to tell you that. Because I haven't been there yet. And I hope that I get there one day. And I just want to see how it's gonna be with me, man. Because like I just feel like it's gonna be the same thing. I feel like that's just things. That's this is how we are, man, as a society, and that's just like how the world is, man. Like once you see something, like it's like almost you don't really want it for yourself. Like all these things that you see is like you see them, but it's like, is it really you wanting those things, or is it like just because you see people having it and you just want to like fit in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just like
I think that's
it's really like what I'm trying to get at, bro. Yeah, what you gonna say?
yeah, definitely. No, it's like I said, um, it's trying to fit in society where it's like we want to be that type of person. But I think that's what I'm trying to get at right now. Trying to fit in. But I feel like once I reach to like a certain point, I want to like be a trendsetter or just like try to like find my own style so I can be different than the competition. That's how I feel.
Sure. Anything else you guys want to add?
Uh,
It's like just be your own self and don't let the hype get to you. Just always think about what's necessary and what's essential instead of just like following the hype and just make the right investments. That's my advice, my message.
For sure. All right, we're gonna close this episode out right here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Stay tuned for the next episode. Vibes.